For the next hour, renowned psychic medium John Edward attempts to contact loved ones who have passed to the other side.
This is the impact or a fall?
Yes, they found him on the bottom of the stairs.
Is his middle name with the J?
Yes. Anthony Joseph.
Okay. I need to bring up, I don't know if you have her ring.
Yes, I'm wearing it.
Okay, she's telling me to acknowledge the ring. What's the 13th mean?
March 13th, my daughter Michelle was born.
It was like a sticker of a team. They're showing me the 1986 Mets thing. They're also making me feel like they've got the dog with them. They're acknowledging the dog.
Really?
Yeah, she was asking somebody to pull over because she had to go to the bathroom.
Yes. Oh my God.
And you didn't.
Right.
People are shocked when I do this.
In a few days, renowned psychic John Edward is going to launch his own daytime talk show. It's called Crossing Over with John Edward. Now, today, we're going to show you highlights of John's show. Plus, we are going to show some of the incredible moments that happened during 2 tapings last week with John right here in our studios. But first, watch as our audience meets John for the first time. Today, we're going to spend the next hour with a man who's got people talking all over the country. His name is John Edward. And if you haven't heard his name yet, you will very soon, because John is a psychic medium who talks to loved ones who have died and have crossed over to the other side. And in a few days, his show, aptly titled Crossing Over with John Edward, will hit the daytime airwaves. Now take a look at John in action on Sci-Fi.
Keep an open mind. I'm going to go to where I'm being pulled. Why is Niagara Falls significant?
We were just there.
You were just at Niagara Falls. Did you find a feather there?
Yes.
Did you tell your daughter that was from Daddy? Yeah. Somebody was an illegal gambler.
Oh, no, not my family. Oh, gosh. Some of them, yes.
Is your biological father passed?
Yeah.
Did Dad do musical stuff? He showed me musical notes. When prayers are offered up for somebody, I usually see musical notes. He's showing me like daisies. Unless there's a name Daisy that I'm supposed to be saying.
My father's nickname for me was Daisy.
3 children for you? Mm-hmm. Okay. 2 living? Mm-hmm. There's an Eileen, Ellen, Helen name here. Who is this?
Helen.
Is that Mom?
My mother.
Okay. I don't know if you're her baby girl or if you're the youngest, but she's making me feel like, tell my baby I have her baby. Okay, that's kind of how she's coming across.
Thank you.
Even though he was not physically here, like you danced with him anyway?
I danced with my brother, but I had a picture of him pinned to my slip.
He's thanking you for dancing with him at your wedding. So he wants me to acknowledge that he knows that you did that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome psychic medium John Edward. Here's John. Now, before you do some readings to our studio audience, I want to look back at some of the more astonishing moments you've had on your show. And there was once a reading you did with a very emotional woman who literally sent chills down the spines of those who saw it. Take a look at this.
I have a male that's older than you,
Yes, yes.
who's passed.
Mm-hmm. My father-in-law.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm going to say it's got to be a father figure. And he also has a child who's with him.
Yes,
Okay.
my husband.
They're coming through together. I want your brother
Yes.
and your husband are
Yes.
coming through together.
Yes.
They're telling me to acknowledge the father figure being with them.
Yes.
Now, I feel that there is going to be another wedding. There is going to be another celebration. He's telling me that you have his blessing. He's showing me a green light. It's like you can move on doing this because you should be allowed to be happy. Remember, you're still here, which means that you're still going through the motions of needing to learn lessons. Why is Niagara Falls significant?
We were just there.
You were just at Niagara Falls. Okay.
Me and my daughter.
Did you find a feather there?
Yes. And
Did you tell your daughter that was from Daddy?
Yes.
Okay. This is a validation that he was there for you, okay? Because he showed me the feather. Lucky for you, that's my mother's symbol, and when she communicates with me, I find feathers. So it was a very easy symbol for me to get. But I need to validate for you that it was definitely him there for her.
And it turns out that the particular woman, whose clip we just saw, was about to get married again. But I was constantly wondering, she was wondering, and I can understand why, what her late husband would think about her marrying again. And later on, John's producers interviewed this woman, and here's what she had to say.
I had just been dating Tom about 6 months. I was so nervous, you know, that I was even dating that, like, maybe Steve wouldn't approve. Part of me wanted, like, his reassurance. And so when John mentioned that, I was so happy. It gave me such a peace, really, to know that Steve was okay with that. Tom and I are now engaged. I almost, you know, fell off the chair because we just came back from Niagara Falls. And going there was a very big thing for Megan and I. We were going to see friends that we had met in college. And when Steve and I met in college, we went to Niagara Falls.
take a look at one session where the proof of John's ability was literally in the pudding.
Is Mom there with you?
Yes, my mom passed away. My mother and Elizabeth.
Okay, I need to acknowledge that your mom is coming through and your mom was with you, because she told me to acknowledge Mom being there. I also want to acknowledge that connected to her, I've got 2 men coming with her, so one must be her husband, one must be her brother. They're telling me to acknowledge a name that would sound like, I guess yours, but different. So it's going to sound like a J or a G name, but it's not common to me. It's either going to be like an ethnic name, like, you know, like yours to me has a flair to it. So maybe it's like a Giuseppe or a Giovanni or
Giovanni,
something along those lines. That's where it's not like just plain Joe.
how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm great. You know Bill too?
Yes.
Okay.
Bill's telling me to acknowledge you.
That he's my father.
Okay, so you're his daughter.
Yes.
Okay, well, he obviously knows that you're there. Now, I don't know if there's some type of connection to you making him mighty fine chocolate pudding, or if you guys doing something with instant chocolate pudding, but there's something about making this chocolate pudding. Do you remember doing this with him?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is it actually mighty fine?
It was. It tastes better. That's
Actually,
Jello brand.
MY-T fine?
Yes.
Okay, I just need a moment with that because that just impressed me. That he actually got me to say that.
You were shocked.
I was shocked. Yeah, normally I try to keep that to myself. Like, you know, I'll try to be professional and I'll keep moving on the outside. And on the inside, I'm like, oh my God.
Watch, because after the reading, now the family, you know, they kind of analyzed this after John hung up on them. Watch.
Is it actually mighty fine?
It was. It tastes better.
When my dad got sick, he wasn't eating that well. And I had made him this instant chocolate pudding. My father never liked instant chocolate pudding, but I made it. And to make the reference, to give me the name of the product, it just totally blew me out of the water.
There's no way that he could have possibly known my dad's name was Giovanni. That confirms it for me.
Here's a clip of from Crossing Over where one of John's studio audience was shocked when someone from the other side came through and snitched on her.
I don't know if somebody's into collecting dolls or if somebody does the doll collection. That's you? Yes. Okay. You know, sometimes during these events, information comes out that I feel like I'm a big old snitch.
What'd I do?
Do you have porcelain dolls?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Somebody broke or cracked one of the dolls.
Nobody knows that. I'm the only one that knows it, because I did it.
Oh, you did it?
Honest to God.
More clips from John's show, plus John reads some of our audience members after this.
When you go downstairs to your right, it's like a sticker of a team, which they're showing me the 1986 Mets thing.
I went for a psychic reading. I went to debunk her because I didn't believe this was possible. Woman changed my life. I don't know if you have her ring.
Yes, I'm wearing it.
Okay, she's telling me to acknowledge the ring. Is the middle name with the J?
Yes. Anthony Joseph.
Okay. A unique R name.
Randa.
Okay. They said actually they gave it to me as an R with an A at the end. Was he the one who was killed?
Yes, do you know how?
The way he's coming across is he's making me feel like this happened to him. It's not something that he's responsible for.